Hello everyone. So this is a project that I developed during the CDOT training session. So I was a part of the AI team. So they were developing a deepfake model at the time, and my part was to develop a dashboard so that they can uh, inculcate multiple models within it. And second thing, they wanted something was they want a real time status of what's happening at the backend. So so that the user don't have to wait for whenever the model's been running and it's taking few minutes. User needs they wanted the user to know what is actually happening at the backend. So that's how we build this. How we build this dashboard upon. So at the back end, I use Flask, and for the front end, I use the React. Well, why a front end? Whenever you are using a Flask or a Django, the main question is why you want to build a front end separately if you do. Well, here the reason was this real time progress thing that we wanted to develop. As Flask is a server side framework, so it was not allowing us to use the socket IO. So basically, if I just hide all my files in apps, you can see the socket. So what is socket? Socket is a library that allows us to build web sockets, which allows us to have a conversation between the client and the server smoothly. And so using web sockets, we don't have to keep asking for requests to the backend to get any response. You can get the real time status. But when we were using just Flask and templates, Django templating or Jinja templating, it was not allowing us to use the Socket IO because Socket IO needs a client side. So we came up with a solution to make a front end, and as a back end, we ended up creating this. Let me show you. We ended up creating this file, and you can see that most of these are functions, and there's only one route, which is at the very end here, dashboard. This is the only route which allows for both get and post requests. Here we were returning an API response, and whenever there is an error, were returning API errors within here. So that's how we thought that instead of returning templates, we were returning now JSONify data. And this API response is nothing but just JSONify function. You can see. Let me open it. You can see here I created a util separately. I have created this function separately in a util folder. This just return a JSONify response with a status code and ask for message status code and the data. If there is no data, don't need to. There's no need to return it. If there is data, it will return. Well, that's that, and you can see every now and then there are lines of socket.emit, socket.emit. So that's basically our socket. Let me show you just a quick demo. I have already created my ID. If there's any user, they can just go to register. I don't need to because I have already created my ID. So when I log in, it opens. So you at the left you can see it was idle, and now the models are loading. What we did here is as soon as the dashboard opens, our models start loading, and they get saved in the cache so that I can call them whenever I want. So all models have been loaded and been saved in the cache itself. So if I go and check for image segmentation, right, I need to just give a data for image segmentation. So yeah, this is the other backend is using YOLO. Uh, this and the video part are both using YOLO. The deepfake model that we have integrated here is using MTCNN and Inception V1. That was the pre-trained model that we got on OpenWeaver. So yeah, at the left you can see real-time status will be updated here. At this moment, the image has been uploaded, model running, and annotated image is saved. You can see the image is shown here, and yeah, we are using YOLO on the Coco set, so obviously the accuracy is pretty good. Let me show you the deepfake one first because the video will take a longer time. So here I'm just It is a image model, it's not a video model. So as you can see there, everything like defect detection initiated, file uploaded at the batch image convert phase. You can see the user is getting the real time data, and of course this photo is fake. Yeah. Now the why we wanted the real time progress was because of this one. We use YOLO at videos so that we can detect objects. But because it's a video, there are a lot of frames, so it takes a very long time, and we don't want user to sit there and wait for when nothing is happening at the screen. We wanted the user to know. That's why we use this real time. Well, of course, there were other other use cases for this, but in this one, this was the main reason. So I have added a video and just to look at the left side and the progress updates, starting video processing, and now it will show whatever it is detecting at each frame at each second. So the video is basically 30 frames per second, and I think a minute long video. So it's going to take some time. And of course, I'm recording, so it might take a bit more time than usual, but you can see why we wanted the real time. Well, of course, it's going to take time, and then it will process the video. Right now, there's a codec issue. The video won't be displayed on the browser, but it will get saved on your system. So yeah, let me just stop the video recording for now. Okay, okay. So I can't pause the video recording. So yeah, enjoy the video then. So there's been a car, a person, a parking meter detected, and at times it detects truck too. Of course, what we basically, while it's doing its job, I'll explain something. What we basically did was we just did the in model inferencing part. We didn't train the model, we didn't test the model in this project. We train models, and we did the inference part. For the deepfake one, we use Incept model, Incept ResNet, and retrain on VGG Fface 2. And this is the weight that I got from Hugging Face. This works perfectly fine with the deepfake kit that I use from the OpenVivo. Um, yeah, the code is very simple, to be honest. Even we kept the dashboard pretty simple so that any user can use it pretty easily. They don't have to mull up their mind to know what actually they need to do. So yeah, we just see this is the idea. So we just save the video, and right now there is a codec issue, but the video does get saved on in here image result, and yeah, here's the video. If I just open it, so yeah, as you can see, it detects pretty much pretty well. It's a YOLO model, of course, it's going to detect pretty well. So yeah, that's it. And we log out. Simple. You can integrate multiple models. We are just integrated to, three models here, but you can do it. You can even add more and more models. Of course, uh, its speed depend upon your hardware, but yeah, using a cache just helped us, and even using the React helped us because the user don't have to wait for the API call to finish. They can just directly log in while the models are still being loaded. So yeah, that's it.